Hello guys, welcome back to another election prediction video. This time we have Rashida Tlaib of the state of Michigan. She's a House representative for that state, and she politically identifies more with the progressives in the Democratic Party. So she's a progressive candidate. She's part of the squad, I'm pretty sure. So I think with certain moderate voters she might struggle with, and that might help Trump get a victory here. But we'll see. We have to go state by state. Trump's a very unpopular national figure, but that doesn't translate for every state. It's not a popularity contest at the end of the day. It's more like your appeal on the state by state basis. So let's get right into this. The first state I'm going to be ranking is Colorado. Definitely around a 9% victory for Rashida Tlaib in this state. I think a lot of progressive voters are coming out for her here. And I definitely think it would be on the likely margins because of moderate voters who might be reluctant to vote for a progressive. But at the same time, it's Donald Trump, so I would say it would be narrowly over 10%. I'm going to change my rating there. I think it would be like a 10 or 11% victory with someone like Trump on the ballot here. I think voters would be inspired to turn out against him. In the states of Virginia and New Mexico, I also think that's the case. Very traditionally Democratic states, and they do oppose Donald Trump on a lot of issues. In the state of Texas, again, I don't think progressives have the best appeal in the state of Texas, which is why I see Trump winning it by a likely margin. Same with the state of Florida. It's Donald Trump's home state, and progressives don't really do the best in statewide elections in Florida. They really struggle there in the primaries as well. Next few states. Iowa, I think it would definitely be an over 10% victory for Trump in this state. Same with Ohio, just because it's a progressive. And it's not only that, I think Rashida Tlaib is further left than Bernie Sanders on some issues, so I do think she's definitely going to be struggling in certain states that lean conservative, like Ohio and Iowa. The state of North Carolina as well, I think, would be an over 5% Donald Trump victory, just barely over 5%, might I add. And Georgia, probably be a 2% victory for Donald Trump, just because I do think Rashida Tlaib will struggle with a lot of moderate Republicans that Biden won over in the 2020 election. In the state of Nevada, I think she would have a narrow victory here, just because progressives do well in statewide elections in Nevada. They do have a good strength among Nevada Latinos, and I do think she'll be able to pull off a narrow victory here. Same can't be said for Arizona, which would probably be a lean margin victory, 1.5 to 2% against Rashida Tlaib. I think Trump would be able to win over with moderate Republicans who would be reluctant to vote for a progressive. In Nebraska's 2nd district, narrow victory for Rashida Tlaib here, very narrow, just because their hatred of Donald Trump would definitely propel her to victory in this district just by a super narrow margin. New Hampshire and Maine, on the other hand, Maine will definitely be a really under likely margin, while Maine's 2nd vote for Trump by a likely margin as well. New Hampshire, biggest question mark here. I'll come back to that one last. I just need to see the whole electoral map in front of me. In Minnesota, I think she'll be able to win a victory here. Same with Michigan. It is her home state. I think she'll be able to win it by like 1.5% against Trump. Oh, Wisconsin would vote for Trump, just giving him the victory. And honestly, I think Pennsylvania would vote for Trump as well in this election prediction. In the state of New Hampshire, I think we would narrowly vote in favor of Trump just by a super narrow margin. Trump is very hated in the state of New Hampshire. But then again, Rashida Tlaib is further left than Bernie Sanders on some issues, so I don't think she'll be able to win over New Hampshire here. That's my election prediction. If it was Rashida Tlaib versus Donald Trump, let me know what you think of this election prediction in the comments below. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.